What's up, y'all? We just saw Deadpool, and so we wanted to do a quick review. First of all, I want to say Deadpool is not for your kids. If your kid is less than, I would say, 15 years old, do not, I repeat, do not take them to this movie. I know some of you are thinking Disney married with Marvel, and so how bad could it be? Obviously, the people who asked this question don't know the Deadpool character. It's pretty bad. I repeat, do not bring your kids to this movie. Unless you want them to go through puberty at a very young age, or leave some lifelong lasting mental scars. Do not take your kids to this Marvel movie. So with that being said, let's talk about the movie. The first thing I want to talk about is Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. I think he was born to play this role.
Yeah, he could.
I don't think any other actor could have played Deadpool as well as he played him.
No, yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody.
It was hilarious.
Now let's talk about the comedy of the movie. I would say the comedy aspect was probably, I would say this movie was funnier than most comedic movies.
Yeah,
right?
it was. It was like everything he said was like meant to be funny.
Right.
Like everything he said, like you couldn't take him serious at all.
It was so funny, and the serious parts, you kind of had a slight smile on your face because you just thought he was going to say something else funny. And when he didn't, you were still like, I know it's coming.
It's coming.
But this is probably one of the funniest movies I've seen, period.
As far as superhero movies, for sure.
Superhero movies, for sure. Hands down.
Superhero movie,
but I would say this is probably one of the funniest movies I've seen in the recent years. Let's talk about the introduction of the movie. Let's talk about Deadpool for a minute. So, the movie basically starts in a battle, and we walked in a little late to the theater, so we didn't see the whole thing. But the movie starts with a battle, and during the battle, he's flashing back to how he became Deadpool, and it kind of does that throughout the whole movie.
Oh yeah, talking to the camera and stuff.
Right.
Breaking the third.
Which is what he does in the comics. He's probably one of the only characters who does that. They will, in the comic books, they will talk to their audience. Like talk to the comic book reader and crack jokes and everything else. So I'm so glad they did that a lot in this movie. So the movie starts in basically how Deadpool became to be. He's like an ex-military, Secret Service or ex-Special Forces type of guy. He's done with that life. He finds a girl who's similar to him, and he's kind of a guy that had a rough upbringing, and she's had a rough upbringing too, and she's very attractive, by the way. Probably one of the most attractive women in the Marvel movies I've seen, to be honest. But
she had like a foreignish.
Yeah, like half Italian, half, I don't know, but she's a really good-looking lady, and so they both are kind of so you kind of buy into their love story because they're both kind of damaged goods, but they find some value in each other, and it's just the movie takes you on this love trip with them, which is also hilarious. Their love story was very funny. Everything was funny. Yeah. And so in the midst of all of the happiness, Deadpool finds out he has cancer. So when he finds out he has cancer, they talk to him about treatment, and then one of the guys I guess he used to work for as a mercenary says, hey, I can cure your cancer if you go through this treatment. And he, doesn't tell his girl he's doing it, and so he just vanishes and goes for the treatment. And the guy who is doing the treatment is the doctor is just the most evilest. He's the bad guy in the movie. He's just the evilest guy. One of the most evil guys in Marvel movies.
It wasn't his fault though. He had a thing where he couldn't feel nerves, or he didn't have emotion either. So it wasn't really like his fault that he was evil. I
don't know. I think when characters are this evil, I think they should have like a quick backstories on them, because it's like this guy was just a douchebag to Deadpool for no reason. Deadpool is such a likable guy, cracking jokes the whole time. And every time you crack a joke, the evil guy just gets evil, or just had this evil look on his face. I just think whenever somebody's that evil,
yeah, they probably got some.
Have a backstory. That's like with X-Men. I like the fact that Magneto is evil, right? Mm-hmm. But you kind of get hints of his backstory, like this happened to his parents in the Holocaust. They were murdered in the Holocaust, and you kind of get an idea of why he's so evil, and so you kind of sympathize with him a little bit. And I feel like that adds to the story. But
yeah, they didn't elaborate on this dude at all.
Yeah, he was just a douchebag, like just evil for no reason. What comes of it is he's now has amazing healing factors.
Mortality.
And I like the fact that they showed just how much he can heal in the movie. In one part, I think he came from ashes or something like that. And we're gonna try not to give too much of the movie away, but I do like the fact that they showed his healing in comedic ways and in serious ways in the movie, because that's his main ability. It's his ability to heal. He can heal better than Wolverine. I think he's the best healer in the Marvel universe. Deadpool, you cut his head off, he'll just grow it.
A new head
grow back. And they played with that a lot in this movie. One time they cut off his hand and he had a little baby hand. He was rubbing people with the baby hand. So I do like the fact that they showed his powers in comedic ways and serious ways. And so basically he escapes from that and he becomes Deadpool. Deadpool, on a scale from 1 to 5, I would say Deadpool was awesome. I would give it a 2.
Same. I give it a 2. I mean, like, the only reason why I wouldn't give it a 1 is because it wasn't like you couldn't take it serious.
Yeah.
If it had a point where it made you cry, if it really elaborated on the movie, like more stuff, then maybe. But just because it was so funny, it's not like a movie you make. But
and I think it could have been legendary status. But the story is kind of cliche. It's kind of a do what I need to do to get my girl back type thing. Without giving too much of the story, but it is kind of a I need to get back to my girl type story. And we've seen that before in video games and movies and everything else.
Sometimes you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So, but it's very entertaining. I say if it had a couple of scenes that really hit you hard, then that probably would have made it legend, because you laughed hard, you almost cried, you did all that in the same movie. Yeah. But Deadpool was great. I would give it a 2. He would give it a 2. If you're of age, go see the movie. If you're not of age, stay away from this movie. So if you've seen Deadpool, let me know what you thought. Leave your comments below. Did you like it? Didn't you like it? Just let us know what you thought. Also, do y'all like my shirt? Look at my shirt. Let's see.
That's it.
It said doesn't play well with others. I actually designed this shirt, and so I might start giving shirts away randomly to commenters, people who comment on the video. So if you like this shirt, I can give you one. We have them in men's sizes, kids sizes, girl sizes. So comment below, and I might be sending you one of these t-shirts. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Peace.